scheduled for
with
one
everything
fall.
but the kitchen sink
Coming
and
down
couldn't
the
keep
aisle
it down.
from
Well, I'll tell you something.
Georgia.
I bet you Jake the Snake has something in mind for the Undertaker.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
A very cunning, a very dangerous individual. But he may just have dug his own grave.
Well, Paul Bear, if Undertaker dug a hole, he better dig it deep enough for Paul Bear. All I got to say, I'm so excited.
Listen to this tremendous ovation here at the Hoosier Dome for the Undertaker.
Look at these two. They're normal. They're all right. Not a thing wrong with them.
A worried look moments ago on the face of Jake the Snake Roberts, and rightfully so. Looks like they might have one foot in the grave and the other foot slipping.
You never know. You can't tell.
Take a look at this tremendous crowd here at the Hoosier Dome for WrestleMania VIII.
Somebody's going to get hurt here.
His opponent coming down the aisle with Paul Bearer from Death Valley, weighing 328 pounds, the Undertaker.
The Undertaker, that expression never changes. Seemingly a cold-blooded individual. Always that eerie smell of formaldehyde when you're around him.
I thought that was your cologne.
Will you stop?
You buy that cheap stuff all the time so you get a free comb.
I'll have you taken out of here in a minute.
Oh, as usually, I'm Indiana's favorite Bobby.
Oh,
I could have got that high school team a win last night. Not the guy they had running the ship. Look at Jake. He's ready, Monsoon. So
you
is that
couldn't
man.
even carry Bobby Knight's towel.
Who?
I'll give you a hold. Nobody wants to make a mistake in this one because the lights could go out in a hurry. The Snake, obviously, with the edge with speed, agility, quickness. Undertaker, methodical,
The
at
best
times impervious to pain.
The best thing is for the Undertaker to go back to the cemetery.
Uppercut, another one by Jake.
He's taking it to him, but the man's not human. You can pound on him all day. Jake could have won a chair 20 times. He kept sitting up like Dracula.
Another right hand finds a mark of the jaw, and there it is, another right hand, 360 over the top, but right on his feet. Whoa! Now he's pulled the Snake outside with him. Oh, right into the steel post.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. I told you. I don't think you can hurt the Undertaker. You know, Monsoon, death never takes a holiday.
Why don't you stop?
These things just come to me. I feel like I got two brilliant minds.
Oh, boy. I'm in trouble.
Okay.
Irish whip by the Snake. Hard into the corner goes the Undertaker, but it didn't phase him. Another right hand finds the mark, but not enough to put the big guy down.
You can't. He's not human. You can't hurt him.
Whoa. Undertaker with an Irish whip of his own, and it's Jake this time on the receiving end.
So the only guy I know takes a holiday at 1313 Mockingbird Lane, where the Munsters live. That may be Lurch.
The strength coming from the urn, being held by Paul Bearer.
What is in that urn?
You're the guy that's supposed to find that out.
You're supposed to find out.
Broadcast journalist.
Aren't you a broadcast journalist? I don't want to open up that urn.
Chokehold referee a little bit reluctant about stepping in there. I don't blame him.
You know how Paul Bearer got that earned?
I'm not afraid to ask.
The old-fashioned way. He earned it.
Oh, please.
Whoa, did he nail him?
Here's a guy 6'9", 10, 325, 30 pounds. The agility of a cat.
And as he throwing Jake into those turnbuckles. Now he's choking the life right out of him.
A blatant chokehold here by the Undertaker.
Referee's not going to do nothing. Scared to death. Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you counting?
I'm showing you. The referee could have broke the hold. He's intimidated by this monster.
Why don't you go down there and referee?
I'm needed here.
Oh. Elbow finds the mark. Jake's in big trouble.
They were friends at one time. Not now.
I don't think the Undertaker ever had a friend. Except Paul Bearer. Look out!
Oh.
What agility by the big guy!
Look at him clutching that urn. What could be in there? A loved one? A hated one?
WrestleMania VIII here at the Hoosier Dome. Take a look. Tremendous crowd. There it is.
He did it! He did it!
He nailed it with
beat the Undertaker! He won't get up from this! Rest in peace, RIP! Services are right now! Dum-da-dum, dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. He is
not
out!
making any moves. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
He
no!
sat right up.
Oh, my God! He's not human! Look at that, look at that!
Jake Roberts can't believe it.
Give him another one! Give him another one!
Another short clothesline by
Look
Jake.
at that! Look at that!
He said, here comes another DDT. And he delivers it.
He got him good on that one. No one has ever gotten up from 2 DDTs.
I've never seen anybody get up from one.
Well, I rest my case, or rest in peace.
But this is not your average individual. Look at this.
He's going after Paul.
Jake wasted time here. Going outside the ring.
He's waking up.
The Undertaker. He sat up again. Jake trying to get the urn. Look out.
No, not on the floor.
Tombstone.
Oh,
Tombstone City.
oh no.
This place has gone bananas.
I told you somebody was going to get hurt. And it's Jake the Snake Roberts. He broke his neck, Monsoon. I bet he broke his neck.
He wants him back inside the ring.
He's out. He's cold, man. He is out. 1, 2, 3.
Holy mackerel.
I've never seen Jake the Snake defeated that severely as I've seen him at the hands of the Undertaker.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker!
What an ovation here for the Undertaker.
I never thought I'd hear people cheering for this man, and I never thought I'd see Jake the Snake totally destroyed at the hands of the Undertaker like that.
How on earth are you gonna stop this guy?
You can't stop him.
The Undertaker, most impressive here in the Hoosier Dome.